Yeah, boy, Stingray Cool is back. You see the title is I'm making some new flavor in your ears. Thank you, Mahogany, for giving me this idea. So you didn't even know she gave me this idea. But we need some more cool black names for our Ebony sisters, as well as our stylists, Ebony brothers. So, I got a couple names. How about we call the sisters the dark skinned Marauders, the Ebony Warriors, the Ebony Amazonians, and the Ebony Diamonds. So shout out to all my beautiful black sisters, aka the Ebony Diamonds. See, y'all always want to call white women snow bunnies and Mexican women, uh, Hispanic women raisins, Hispanics or whatever. So we got some new nicknames for the sisters, Ebony Diamonds. Hmm. And the brothers be like the Fly Time Darkness. Nah, the brothers be like the Fly Time Black. Nah, we're just gonna stick with Ebony Diamonds for the sisters. So shout out to all my Ebony Diamonds. See how I did that? Haha. Like Cat Williams did in that Pimp Chronicles. But yeah, what up, everyone? Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification button. Let's get me 10,000 subscribers so I can get monetized. Now, since that's said and done, but what's up, everyone? Hope everyone having a good day. And much love to people that lost someone, Y'all in our prayers, and hope everyone had a good, we're keeping it peaceful, keeping it fresh, funky, and cool and awesome, you know, just having a good time. And shout out to the artists of Black Sands who finally got their comic book up. I mean, I first found out about them in 2019, and now they on Shark Tank, and now they blowing up. They doing what I'm doing for the comic book world. What they doing in the comic book world that I'm doing for YouTube. Bringing some more black positivity and cool, awesome things. You know, and shout out to just the people who keep doing their things. Team originality. That's what y'all would be called. Team no sugarcoating here. Shout out to Young Doug. Shout out to all my peeps and peoples. Shout out to everyone else who's doing their thing. We having fun here. Whooping hatred's tail, whooping colorism's tail. Hit it, pow, pow, left, right. And they say, man, he's ruthless. Uh, yes, yes. Got the New York cat on. But yeah, just chilling here, chilling like a villain, hoping everyone doing good. You know, it's time to invest our money. Let's quit spending all this flossing and all this money on the internet. Do what Shaq and them said do, get you a bank account, open your savings, put half yours in the savings and the other half in the checking account, and you can spend that and have something for a rainy day. Let's quit thinking we gotta ball out all the time. It's good to ball out when necessary, but we gotta save this money and invest it and make it work for us. You might want to do NAFTA. But they sell little cartoon things for a lot of money. But yeah, let's quit think we gotta ball out. And another thing, black people, let's quit going on the internet saying black men ain't this and black women ain't that. That's embarrassing. You keep that to yourself, black people. Y'all been embarrassing, y'all been embarrassing us for decades. Now it's time for y'all to stop and show. And thank you to the brother on TikTok say black people need to start back having fun again. Nice thing, be cool. Approve your message, and I would do it. So I'm bringing fun is back to black entertainment. You know, and we don't need to post all our baby mama drama and all that kind of stuff. We can keep that behind closed doors. The white people do it, and every other race of people do it. So we need to do it. Let's make I here. I think we're cool. I want to make black entertainment great again. Yes, if I could do this for you, you would do me a great honor into making black entertainment good again. I need a hat say and a shirt And parents say, make black entertainment great again. Yes, yes, I want to do that for you. Vote for me, you know, president of YouTube. But yes, let's make black entertainment great again. I'm gonna do my end. Now it's time for y'all to y'alls, and other people doing their ends too, you know, 'cause I get tired of seeing on TikTok and all these internet things where black people always at each other's throats. You know, it needs to stop 'cause it's embarrassing. Let's do like other people do and have fun, and handle them and handle the necessary things behind closed doors, and let's quit being all hateful and stuff. Cause a lot of y'all copycatting the same old negative narratives towards each other, and that's not cool. No pun intended. Shout out, much love to everyone that be promote my channel, and much love to everyone that don't be promoting my channel. I still got love for you. Much love to the big girls, dark skinned girls, the jet blacks, the light skins, the butter pecans, the caramels, the brown box complex ones, and short ones. The tall ones and the skinny ones. I got love to you. Shout out to all my good enoughs, cause you good enough for me. Translation, you good enough for us. And me and all the brothers, we don't discriminate. If you got stretch marks, we still love you. Don't quit being insecure. Let that person love your mind, not your stretch marks. And that'd be a perfect time. That's like some people like Fruit Loops and other people like Fruity Pebbles, and I like them both. See, that's knowledge for your brain, man. That knowledge, man. But yeah, much love to everyone. Shout out to my two icons, my boy Dennis Miller and my boy Chris Rock. Two shows I grew up with. We in a society now, where everyone want to be this and that instead of just being themselves, and they want to fuss and fight all the time. Especially us black people fussing over the same thing over and over again. I like light skin. I like dark skin. Just like someone. Be happy. Look at them. They are colors. It's good to call out the colors, but sometimes you black people be calling out the wrong ones. Y'all be making everyone the colors. But there's you black people who be on point, who be calling out the real colors. But y'all don't like. It's mighty funny. It's awkward how some of you black people like promoting the bad news, but you don't promote the good. Look what Master P is doing for the community. He teaching everyone how they make their own money and build something, and not to put their name on everything, and still have their money and resources. We don't expand that, but let's say hypothetically, Master P might slap someone. Are we gonna try to expand that? We need to quit doing that as black entertainers. We need to quit doing that, black entertainers, because that's not cool. Mm, that's funky, like an unwashed armpit. Yep, that's funky like fish. Yeah, it's funky like a woman smell like fish. That's not cool. That's not necessary. That's not awesome. When you spread positivity, it's fresh, like jumping in the shower and using uh Old Spice. Dun-dun-dun. You know what I mean? Let's quit with all that bitterness. You making us all look bad and feel bitter. You be wondering why black people be mad at each other ready to fight. Cause the content you put out, let's put out some more good content and make content great again. For you, me, your brothers, your sisters, your mama, your cousins, everyone. So we can be happy again and proud to be black. Instead of fighting all the time, then you got Kevin Samuels and Nicki Minaj. They was alright. It wasn't all that, but they made some points on both sides. But you black people, you gonna span that trying to create another beef between black men and black women. Y'all need to stop. But to you content creators are gonna make good points out of that. I salute you. Then you know how that is. We're gonna jump aboard the whole bash each other, bash a black person train again. But not today. No, 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 no. No, no, not in 2020, 22. and not in 2022. Cause your boy Stinger Cool about to be like, kick that train, hit that track, and make sure that train that hates self hatred run off the edge. Cause Stinger Cool is countering that with peace and positivity. That's right. We here having fun. We ain't doing all that negativity. I just be rhyming by accident. No coincidence. What up, what up? Young Doug in the house. We here. Yay, yay. But yeah, I seen a little bit of Nicki Minaj versus Kevin Samuels. It was alright. You see one thing like that, you see another. But yeah, ain't nothing wrong with being an independent woman or man, but don't be too independent where you lonely. With these houses, some people have fun with. Funness will make your day go by good. Spreading peace and positivity is awesome. It's like slicking your hair with grease, you know. Man, thank y'all, man, for TikTok, man. My TikTok views are growing, especially the one with the Gianni. Basically, dude, y'all say it look like something. I gotta like see a person's names a lot before it stick in my head. I already subscribed to his channel, so yeah. I gave my word I was subscribed to his channel, and I did. But Marcus, bro, my phone on the charge. I can't check his name out right now. But yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to everyone. Keeping God first, bringing good positive content. We love it. Keeping it. I told y'all that's my goal to bring some more good black content. I wouldn't show y'all my face if I didn't do it. So I'm saying true to my word. I'm keeping originality too. We changing it. We're healing. In case y'all wonder, you gotta be a '90s kid to understand that it was an old commercial. I don't know was it over the states, but in North Carolina, they would have to do just like a pastor, Reverend Rob, and he's like, so you gonna heal your credit. And at the end of the commercial, he be like, we healing. Had the black dude just like a old black lady. It was funny. Yeah, man, I miss some days, especially the old Cartoon Network. This new Cartoon Network is alright, but the old one was best. It was beastie, beast mode, beastology. All that wrapped in one. You know, yeah, I do watch 85 Shaft so yeah. Especially I like when boys Goody Mob was on there. That was cool. You know, little ugly ass. Bring that here one more again, boy. Chico Beans pretty cool. I did some content on Chico Beans last week. This is my free up. Muzz Bo was the last of that batch of content. I know that's right, man. I miss. Them cartoons had testosterone and steroids in it. These new cartoons are weak. And they doing some of these new cartoons. Most of the new cartoons are repetitive. It's like the same old over and over again, and artwork ain't really good. Now, now the Japanese anime is still pretty good. That's why America, we gotta get our artwork back where it was supposed to be. All these cool black, white, and Hispanic, Asians artists, we can get them on there do these good cartoons. I see a lot of people on Instagram, not as much now as I used to, cause I gotta get my old Instagram. I was mostly predominantly following artists and people who did comic book work. So I see more of it then and now. So I gotta get that to where I get more of them on this new Instagram I got. And that was like back in 2019, the old. But I see a lot of people with dope, dark, edgy, or light and edgy content and writing and cartoons. We need to get them on there because this new artwork cartoons is whack. It ain't devastating and sinister like it was in the 90s. Yeah, you're right. 1990 to 2010 had the best cartoons, man. So you had like Darkwing Duck, Top Cat. Nah, they can't because the old ones watered down. You know, I mean, these new ones was watered down. The old ones like high octane Kool Aid, boy. Give you that energy, like sip that, like pow 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 pow. That's what cartoons is now. These new cartoons, it's watered down. some of this new rap music watered down. But thank goodness there's some good rap music out there still, and there's some underground stuff that's cool. Then you got the Island Boys. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm an island boy, gang, gang, gang. And the one time, I like, shut up. As Rock would say, it doesn't matter. I will say only one good thing came out the Island Boy song was that video. It had all the bubbly brown sugar, you know. Had one couple of dark skinned girls on the side and the rest of them was light skinned. You know how they do. They gotta put some black women in there. Nothing against white women, but you know how they gotta attract your attention. Gotta put the black women in the videos. You know. I like this. I think they're Hispanic. I don't know what the Island Boys are. Nothing against the Island Boys. They cool people. But that song sucked. It just catchy. It put me in mind of All Gold Everything, which that song was better. That remix was cool. T.I. and them killed that. But yeah, like, I'm an island boy, and gang, gang, gang. I'm a what time time. Didn't it? I like Snoop. I said, man, there they go with that gang, gang, gang stuff. I like, but yeah, I forgot that one rapper. He visited from North Carolina, light skinned guy with the dreads. But he lucky man. He got a Rocco nut. His girlfriend's the chick that's half Japanese and half black that played tennis. He got her. But her race don't have nothing to do with why he lucky, but he got her. It's like about like Jay Z getting Beyonce. Jay Z, it's your boy Hove. I got the best girl here. Hove, diamonds up. This young Hove in the house is so necessary. No, bro, that's right. It's unnecessary. You know how Hove do it. Yeah, Hove. Hove, man. Jehovah Witness. Hove Nation. It's the rock. Uh, yeah, I love Jay Z. So like when I do imitations of rappers, it's not to pick at them and show 'em love. Hey, but Nas gave Jay Z a run for his money. Jay Z, I think, is more mainstream. Nas is more underground. But far as like lyrically, they was neck and neck. And forget that we ain't gonna go from a mainstream point of view where they do record sales. We're going off of actual talent. Cause no, Jay Z got talent and Nas got talent. But in reality, they was neck and neck. We ain't gonna count them record sales. We just gonna count lyrical talent. You know. Let's see who else we got. Man, if that's true, they said T.I. accepted Eminem's challenge. But I hope not, cause T.I. and Eminem don't match. That still had Tech Nine and Eminem, Busta Rhymes and Eminem, maybe Exhibit and Eminem. Someone similar in what they rap about. Personally, T.I. would match more with Big Boy from Outkast, or either maybe CeeLo from Good and My. No, T.I. would match more with someone like can't say Young Jesus because I already used him in the verse. Trying to think. Uh, oh yeah, 45. What up, Gary Fats? Yeah, we was talking about the verse. Man, yeah, Ti need to find. They need to put Ti with someone else that's gonna match him, cause oh, I didn't know you was 45. God, well, bless you, brother. But yeah, they need to put Ti with someone that's similar, cause him and Eminem kind of like two different genres. Now Eminem and Tech Nine are more similar, cause they talk about that crazy stuff, like killing, slaughtering, murdering. So Tech Nine and Eminem will match, and Busta Rhymes might talk about something different, but he'll match the energy of Eminem. Now Ti, they need to put Ti with someone like hmm, Jadakiss as a solo artist, or either someone like trying to think of who else. I don't want to say Young Jeezy and Gucci Man because I already used them. Oh, Ludacris and Ti, that would match more. They're more similar. Ludacris and Ti, Jadakiss and Ti. See, what's the other combination that would work? Lil Boozy and Ti. No, something more like Lil Flip and Ti. That's what I want to say. Lil Flip and Ti. Since they squashed that beef, they definitely that would work because they got more similarities. And 'cause not no Lil Wayne and Ti. I mean, not no Eminem and Ti. Don't work. Oh, Matter of fact, how about MTI and Lil Wayne? That'd be dope. You got Kanye West wearing masks and doing some crazy stuff. I still love Kanye though. You know. See who else we got? Now we could do a Jay Z versus Kanye West. That'd be dope in the first. Yeah, you need bumping. That was tight. That song wasn't the best song, but it was catchy. I said this, back in 2012 when it came out. It ain't a good song. It's catchy, but the remix was good though. I will say that the remix is the best thing that came out that song, and it gave us a lot of memes and stuff. See who else? Eight Ball MJG. They pretty underrated. They might not consider it like mainstream like that, but they was good in their own way. See, Field Mile was good in their own way. They wasn't too bad. Before I think mainstream, like they might not be considered that right now. Nappy Roots is great, man. They didn't really do mainstream stuff. That's probably why they didn't get recognition like that. Dirty was underrated. They gave us Rolling Bows, Hit the Flow. They was dope. Camp Low. What up, Sheed? We here? Got do it from Brother Sheed. You know, Sheed is very unique. Go check Sheed out. Everyone there. I like how you got the little hand raised icons or the pointing icon. That makes them stand out and unique. Now I roll with that. That's my goal to be one of the most unique YouTubers out there. Cause I grew up with a lot of uniqueness. I'm a child of Chris Rock and Dennis Miller. Them was my shows as a kid. So you're gonna see a lot of that energy in my shows. You know, you know, Chris Rock was the truth and Dennis Miller was the truth. I think they conservative. Well, I think that's what they content considered. I don't know all these extra terms. I just knew them as a kid. I just knew I liked them. I know I was like heard someone comment in the comment section last week about I think they consider most conservative. Well, if that's it, I guess I'm considered conservative because I'm a product of them. And Dennis Miller, Chris Rock show, man, that was my shows because they what you would call edgy. Like me, I am edgy. Man, I had to sneak and watch them as a kid because now all the cussing. Man, this was crazy, man. I love HBO, man. I'm gonna take y'all in memory lane a little bit. I think I was just watching HBO, then the Chris Rock show popped up and caught my attention. And ever since then, I just liked it. Same with the Dennis Miller show, cause no, they when it first came out, it had like Tears for Fears. I'm a big Tears for Fears fan. Yeah, even though I wasn't born in the '80s, I remember back in '99, 2000. If you was a '90 kids, you remember this. They always when they were selling when CDs was a thing, they always had totally '80s and be popping up at random times at night. That stuff just scared the crap out of me, but I still liked it because they'd be like totally '80s, And that was like in 1999. I remember that on Cartoon Network. Had all channels to show it, and they had all the '80s songs. And they used to always say play "Everybody Wants to Rule the World," "Shout," and all that. And that's why that's how I got attracted to the Dennis Miller show because it played that. Then ever since then, I just watched it and liked it. And Chris Rock show, it just automatically came in. 'Cause I think it came on before or after the Dennis Miller show. So I just love them shows ever since. And you're gonna see a lot of it through my content, mixed with my own originality. Man, I'm trying not to use that term, but I'm gonna say, well, Dennis Miller and Chris Rock had the guts. We'll say that to say what they want to say and more uniqueness, man. See, yeah, Jerry Springer show, but anyone could say that. But Dennis Miller show and Chris Rock show seem like they don't get that much props like that. But yeah, you got Key and Peele. It's all right, but it had a rawness that the Chris Rock show and Dennis Miller show had. And that's no disrespect to his Key and Peele, but it didn't really have that rawness like that. I think that content would be more considered more liberal or something. And but yeah. Oh my bad. She we here. I'm thinking about Go Professor. He had a little icons, but yeah. But yeah, what up, see we here, you know. But yeah, I miss shows like that, man. You had Def Comedy Jam, edge. Nowadays Def Comedy Jam would be frowned upon because you got to be sensitive. Had to give you that DMX growl off of that. But yeah, but people nowadays, these kids nowadays, not all of them, but some of these kids and some of these adults nowadays, if they go back and watch the Dennis Miller show and the Chris Rock show, they probably lose it. Oh yeah, I don't know that much about the Richard Pryor show like that, but I think I watched bits and pieces of it now on YouTube. But yeah, Richard Pryor show would definitely make people blush. Nah, they'll all lose their minds now. Oh yeah, Living Color, that's my show. Nowadays, that definitely going because the alphabet community and the Transformers gonna really get offended by Living Color. But thank goodness you got the ones that ain't sensitive. But Living Color be like having everyone losing their mind. And they be like, oh my gosh, did he just say that? Which probably show probably having faint. I'm trying to think of what other show back then would probably have people losing their marbles. Dang, I'm trying to think. Oh, Mad TV would definitely have people losing their minds. You know, back then we weren't sensitive. We didn't know anyone who was born in the 80s and 90s, even the early 2000s. You already know we weren't sensitive like that. We just watched shows, went about our days and laughed. Nowadays, I'm like, oh my gosh, that offended me. Some people be hypocrites because them same ones say they got offended, had the biggest mouth. They be hurting other people's feelings. If you watch the internet, you know what I'm talking about. I'm like, wait a minute now. I be looking at because there's some people I don't know in person, but in general, when I was watching the internet, who say they're offended by certain things, but then next thing you know, you see them on well, not TikTok, but at this point it'd be like Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube talking all kinds of mess about someone. I'm like, what? I'm like, you hypocritical punk, Jonathan. Oh, South Park would be controversial now. Simpsons would be controversial now. Family Guy, people don't go at that, but Boondocks would be considered controversial now. What else? No. Rest in peace, George Carlin. He'd definitely be controversial now. Now, rest in peace, Patrice O'Neal will be controversial now, but we don't care. We're gonna still watch him anyway. Let's see, Lenny Bruce, Robin Harris, what have been. Deal Hughley, yeah. Eddie Murphy Raw and Eddie Murphy Delirious will be controversial now. But Mad TV, I'm gonna do some content on Mad TV. But Mad TV, I know they have everyone named Mama. Well, this time in these days time, had them shook. But people like us who '90s kids, we like cool. Howard Stern, oh, that definitely never have people underwear in the bunch too, boy. I might not agree with Howard Stern everything he said, but when he was real, he was real. I give him props because he had some of the best guests, man. That's what I like about the old school, man. The guests are more entertaining and exciting. Don't get me wrong, it's new school people that's entertaining and exciting. It's not like how it was in the '90s because you didn't have to watch your back and worry about what you said. People were just fun and more realistic. Nowadays, you got these bougie people or these soft people like, well, I can't say that. You can't say this. I don't like no bougie stuck up entertainer. I like the one that's really down to earth and relatable. Someone like 50 Cent in the G Unit. Cause I was last week I was watching some of their old Howard Stern content when they was on the show. I like cool. Insane Clown Posse is pretty dope. They Howard Stern episodes are good. Let's see who else. I mean, they had a little beef with Slipknot because I think Slipknot had images of their clown masks on stakes. Then they had like images of their masks, or they got the masks on stakes and stuff. Which that was pretty raw beef. But I think Eminem and Insane Clown Posse, that beef was raw. That beef would be too raw for today's time standards. So that's why I like it. I'm an HBO kid, so we got real tough backbones. You call us anything, we gonna pop back and call you something else too. You know, see what else. Man. Oh, Rhapsody the Basement. I did content on that. That was dope, man. See hits. That was on BT back when the old BT we like, not this new stuff. See who else. Yo, MTV Raps a little bit before my time, but the episodes I seen, like I know that one that when Easy whispered to Ed Lover, whatever he whispered to him, no Ed, I seen the interview. Ed Lover said it wasn't nothing bad, like people made it out to sing. That was dope. And the other iconic one was like Ed Lover had his hand on Tupac's mouth, and I think Tupac was saying something that could get him fired. You know. Now I remember seeing like images of that. As far as outside that, I don't really know about MDO and TV raps like that. Man, as far as like Rap City, I know that 'cause I grew up around that. And I really start. I remember the Joe Claire era, but I really remember the Big Tigger era. Now I grew up in the Big Tigger era. That era was dope, man. All them interviews was dope. You know, like man, like I say, these new rappers they cool, but some of them, not all, don't got that spunk like they had. Their interviews be kind of corny. Now, yeah, there is some new school ones that you got. They got some interesting interviews you'll see. Then you got some that just seem like they watered down. I guess that's what it's like sometimes in some entertainment now. You gotta be watered down. It ain't raw and it's bumptious because back then it was raw, man. You had Jay Z on there, it was fun. Nas on there, no matter if it was like Rap City or whatever it was. You know, it's like it was more raw, more real. And more people seem more relatable. Now I will say a rapper I think from now times that will make it back, would have made it back then would be like Kendrick Lamar, J Cole. Let's see who else. I say Tyler the Creator because he kind of like the edgy type dude. So I could see Tyler the Creator like fitting in around like the 1999 era. If he was like famous back then. You know, I could see him making it. Machine Gun Kelly, he kind of could be, but Tech Nine, you already know he would, but he been out since the 90s. But he didn't get recognition until like the early 2000s. Fredro Bang, I could see him like making it in like the 1999 era. If hypothetically he was the same age he is now, if he was the age he is now back then and famous, I could see someone like that. See who else? Maybe Justin Bieber. You know, outside of the rest of these rappers wouldn't have made it back then because Howard Stern. It's like hypothetically Stern was around back, like had a show. I know he still got a show. I think it's on satellite radio station. If he had a show back then, he'd probably be more raw on these new rappers. Of course, Dennis Miller Dennis Miller interview rappers, Chris Rock would, you know. But yeah, see, there's other rappers I'm thinking about. I could see making it. I say the baby and little baby, someone like them could. I think they would pass back then. Outside that, the rest of them, I don't think they do it. 'Cause the Allen Boys would have got clowned. If you grew up in my era, especially in 1999, when interviews and entertainment, when the interviews more raw, like Chris Rock or whoever, I think that they had the Allen Boys crying. You know, see, was because this ain't like how the talk was or the V was. V was soft compared to the real stuff like the Dennis Miller Live and Chris Rock show. Even Jay Leno show back when it was Jay Leno and David Letterman. You know, and there's no disrespect to some women on the V when they talk, but you don't got nothing on Jay Leno show or or David Letterman. Montel Williams for what it was alright. How would that expression go? Let me see what other show. Ricky Layton didn't really care for it like that. Arsenio was dope now. Something like that, that would be dope. Man, I liked it when at first I didn't like when they bring it back in like I think 2013, but then I got used to it. But yeah, especially bring my boys Bone Thugs on there. I lied at first. I said, man, why Bone Thugs ain't on here? Arsenio, he from Ohio, but but they was on the episode. I had to look back at it on YouTube. Oh, my bad. Monique show for what it was, it was alright. It wasn't bad. I think the closest thing to being raw and edgy like it was back in the day, probably like the '85 South show. That might be the closest thing to '90 nostalgia we get. Well, outside of me and my YouTube show, But yeah, and some other YouTubers, you know. But at least they got the All That reboot, and that's introducing the younger artists to All That. All That was dope, you know. Yeah, had to get out of nostalgia, man. Had to go back to the '90s talk. See who else. Mm. Shout out to Cuckoo Cow. He was he was underrated. He had my projects. He came out right the same time Peter Pablo did stand up. I mean, raise up. You know, I think he considered a one hit wonder, but he was dope. Mister, I was a little bit taller. Skilo, he had some dope songs like Superman. I think Black Superman, whatever it's called. I heard a couple other songs like, man, that's hardcore. You wouldn't expect that from. He might be considered underground, well, one hit wonder, but he had some good songs, man. He just didn't get that recognition, man, like that. He made it be cool to be. He made it cool to be short like me, cause I'm like 5 feet at least. 4'11", whatever. I'd rather say 5 feet. But yeah, see who else? It was the one day I want to be a baller. I think Big Trail might have been his name. He was dope to be considered one hit wonder. And see, well, Brother Lynch, he ain't one. He ain't a one hit wonder. He too vicious for the mainstream. So shout out to Brother Lynch Hung. You know, I'm glad he getting well. I think since after that car accident or losing his voice, I think. DLC. With him speedy recovery because he's still going through it. Even though it was years ago when he had the accident and he lost his voice, but DLC was raw, man. I think if the accident had happened, he could have went further because he was already dope, man. Because if he support you, you good. Cause he support Bone, and he bleed in Bone, he bleed in JJ Fad, he bleed in DLC. So you had to be good. Of course, no Dr. And he part of the NWA family tree, so that's like Dr. Dre, so like Bone Thugs, Kendrick Lamar, 50 Cent, Eminem, see DLC, Super Son, JJ Fat, the Bone Thugs, Mo Thug Crew, Kendrick Lamar, all part of the doggone NWA family tree, cause each of them was founded by NWA members. I think only members didn't find someone was like DJ Yella and MC Ren. We know Easy and Dr. Dre them. They found rap and Ice Cube found rappers. Ice Cube along with Dub C and Mac 10. You know, so that's like and plus Snoop Dogg out of them. I don't know Snoop Dogg kind of no Snoop Dogg. Yeah, Snoop Dogg was found by Dr. Dre, so they like under the NWA family tree. So I mean like people like that just under there. Bad Boys, I don't think they really got it. Yeah, they got a family tree because the artist is who they found. You see, of course, Death Row got Dog Pound, Dad's Corrupt, so they be in that family tree, Snoop Dogg and them. So look at Ruthless, Death Row, and Bad Boys got their family tree of the rappers under them. Of course, the rappers that they rappers done found. But I think NWO got the best family tree because especially my boys Bone Thugs. I'm gonna be a little biased there, but no, their family tree is dope. You got Bone Thugs, Kendrick Lamar, and all DLC in that family tree. Just the fact that they was found 50 Cent, Eminem, so they got the most dominant one, and that's dope, man. I didn't realize that would be considered their family tree until like someone said it on the internet years ago. I'm like, yep, yep. Shout out to him, Kendrick Lamar making this money, doing this thing. You know, see, I give props over here to my black peoples. You know, we ain't trying to put people down. No, we're trying to bring positivity and make black people look good again. Where I stand. So I don't really support like black people bashing each other. I might watch some of the drama where we talking junk or stuff on the internet. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't like really try to push that in the ears of black people. Shout out to my man Music. The man with the lion. Avatar. He pretty dope, man. He showed me a lot of love. She. Gary Fats, Young Doug, y'all show me a lot of love. Appreciate y'all for watching me. Y'all don't have to, but y'all do. You know, appreciate the people giving me 3 likes. You know, let's keep growing, man. And I'm about to end this channel. Much love and shout out to music, the man with the lion.